In true Michigan fashion, greenhouses always show up when it's snowing out. Hi, I'm Heidi, and this is Rod from Garden Crossings.
Welcome to winter.
Oh yeah, and you're true Michigander here, no coat?
No, true Michigander would be in shorts.
Oh, that's true. Kind of. I got like my legs showing here, kind of crazy. So, yes, greenhouses, they always show up when it is freezing cold and snowing out, it feels like. And
maybe that depends on when I order them too, though, but
that
you know,
could be.
I don't know.
So while they're unloading that greenhouse back there, or greenhouses, tell us about what your thoughts are for the upcoming project here.
Well, be more greenhouse space, indoor and outdoor actually, and it'll give us opportunity to have a better place to do some shipping next spring, more efficient ways of doing some shipping inside the greenhouse. So it's just the beginning. We'll be, obviously you're going to be seeing, I'm sure you're going to be doing videos on the progress, but it looks like you're going to be doing them outdoors when it's cold outside.
I know, it's always a fun time. So how many greenhouses are they unloading right now?
Roughly it's 7, but 3 of them will be enclosed and 4 of them will not be enclosed.
Okay.
We're doing that so we have an outdoor growing, enclosed but not over top outdoor growing space, like for mums and everything for fall stuff. Maybe even, you've always wanted to grow hostas outdoors, so we're not shipping them with huge leaves on them in the spring. So that might be something we try for 2025. Won't have it up for 2024 spring.
Yep, growing season anyways.
Growing season at least.
Yeah. So these are the Decluit, did I say that right?
Yep, Decluit greenhouses out of Ontario, Canada.
And how big or wide, long,
they're going
the
to be 24 feet wide by 180 feet long times 7 of them.
180 feet long?
Yep.
Wow. Is that the same length of the greenhouses on the other side of the property?
The longest ones we have is 192.
Okay, so pretty typical
roughly,
to the other things in the area. So
Yep.
as we are starting when you were starting the whole planning process of this, we actually will turn around and kind of look at the area that they're going to be going into. And I'll kind of have you explain a little bit. I mean, I know you had a lot of thought processes that we did when you were just trying to think of the layout and how you want to do it.
Hey, come step by me.
No.
No?
I don't have my boots on.
Yeah, realistically, we're building them. This should finish off our projects on this property.
Okay.
And that might just finish off my projects in general because I don't have another property that I'm really thinking about putting more greenhouses.
You always have a project.
I know.
It might just not be a greenhouse.
Yeah, you're right. But this we're putting this one in. Hopefully next summer we'll put a loading dock in for the UPS or FedEx trailers and boxes and everything. We've always done it with high-low and pallet jack. So this helps us know exactly where we're going to position those loading docks next summer.
Because you had at one time thought of putting them kind of in this area,
and
you
this
thought
is
of
where,
putting
yep,
them over
this
there.
is where it's going to go.
But this, so you ordered 7, but you're only actually going to be using 3 for growing indoor space, 4 for growing outdoor space. Can you explain why did you order 7 then?
It gets
when
me
you only need 3?
It gets me to a point where I know exactly where the loading dock is going to go, and we don't have to put something next to the loading dock and then try to have to sandwich it in later on. So meaning that, you know, if you have the loading dock here, you have greenhouse here, you've got big open space here. Now, if you didn't quite calculate it right, now you got to have custom builds between to try to make it all fit together. So we decided to build the whole structure without the hoops over top of 4 of them, so it gets us the distance out we need to know exactly where that loading dock is going to go.
So the loading dock is going to be up in the front here. The first 3 usable
houses.
Greenhouses will be up in the front.
Correct.
And there'll be a space between the existing ones in the back there and the new ones.
Correct.
So
it'll make more sense once it gets built and everybody will be able to understand it. It will look like it's a greenhouse until you look up and you won't see the hoops and the plastic.
Sure. So we didn't want to start in the back and work our way forward because then it would be the loading dock issue. It wouldn't have landed.
Or the loading dock. We've been pushing the loading dock off too many years, and you know, it's just not efficient to unload 48 pallets into the back of a truck every day for 6-7 weeks.
And sometimes you're even
rain
trucks a day, rain.
Yeah, so
good.
This is why I really wanted to do that first. So
all right, well, it's the beginning of
Winter.
Winter
Yep.
and the beginning
And the
of
build season.
the build season for sure. So we also are in the season of pre-orders. So even though there's snow on the ground right now, we are taking pre-orders for plants for shipping in spring of 2024. So it's a great time, even though the snow around us makes it feel a little questionable, but it's a great time to start getting your plant orders in for 2024 if you are somebody that likes to plan ahead. You plan ahead, don't you? With planning for the plants for next year. I mean, you've been planning numbers since...
I've had to focus on 2024 since June already.
Right.
And right now we're at the point where we're in the process of building all the new items, should have them up hopefully even before Christmas, but for sure by the beginning of the year.
And by building new items, you mean building the items on the website?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're working on getting pictures, plant descriptions. There's a lot of work that goes into adding new items to the website. And do you have a rough idea? I think I have a number in my head of how many new plant varieties we're adding for 2024.
Well, you're writing the description, so why don't you go for it? All right.
I know. I'm thinking the number somewhere around 150 or so.
Seems high, but maybe not.
I mean, for sure 100.
Okay.
So
I just order them. If it looks cool or someone wants them, I order them. Then you write the description.
right. So yeah, somewhere between 100 and 150 new varieties of annuals, perennials, and shrubs coming in 2024. So a lot of them are new varieties that we've seen as I've been out in the trial gardens walking around throughout the summer, and I'm like, we need to have it. Other varieties, it's just Proven Winners adds new varieties, and of course, we're the only garden center in the United States that carries virtually every single Proven Winner annual, perennial, and shrub. So if they add a new plant,
we add a new plant.
So yeah, exciting things to come in 2024, and we hope you follow along on our journey. If you are new to our station, we invite you to subscribe and leave comment below because we'd love to hear from you. I'm Heidi
And Rod
from Garden Crossings.